Welcome to Hometown Heroes. I'm your host, Andy Kitzrow. For 9 years, we have highlighted the many positive activities of our young people. Organizations in our community, such as our schools, scouting, and the library, are asset builders. In this show, we want to highlight the photography and drawings of Tara Walston. She recently received first place in the youth division of the Ward Museum's Art and Nature Photography Festival. We're filming this show at the Ward Museum. We filmed Hometown Heroes here several years ago when we highlighted Cody Whitelock, who did his Eagle Scout project here at the Ward Museum. The Ward Museum was established in 1975, and until 1991, it was housed on the campus at Salisbury University. In 1992, it opened its present location here at Shoemaker Pond. The museum has 8 galleries and sponsors special events such as the Art and Nature Photography Festival. TripAdvisor even awarded a certificate of excellence. It's ranked second of things to do or visit here in Salisbury. To learn more about this and other programs, I talked with Tara Walston and Laura Bottinelli, Executive Director of the Ward Museum.
I'm Tara Walston. I go to Wycomico High School. I'm 15 years old and I'm in 10th grade. I had entered this competition at the Ward Museum at the end of the summer, and I had won the Best in Youth Division for the black and white photography. I've had interest in vintage clothing and things of that nature for a long time, and I decided to buy a dress that found it, really liked it, so I bought the dress, and then I wanted to take a picture of it and dress up the whole vintage era of the 40s and be able to take that picture, and then it was kind of unintentional for it to be perfect.
Every summer, we hold the Art and Nature photo competition where we have just about 1,000 photographs being entered from artists from across the country into our competition where they're competing for cash prizes and other awards. And so every year we get this marvelous example of youth photography, some from our community and some from beyond. And this year we were really thrilled to have Tara's work win. And it was the talk of the town. When the news came to me, it was, did you see that youth photograph? Did you see that youth photograph? Did you see that youth photograph? And I had seen it amongst many, and when it was brought to my attention, the judges were just enamored. They were like, it's a perfect photograph, the maturity of the photographer, the composition, the lighting, we have to meet her, make sure we know if she comes in the building, and it was just very much a sort of starstruck moment.
My picture is a picture of me in vintage attire in my room with my background with bands and photographers and photography. I took it with my camera on a self-timer while holding a vintage camera. That's my wall in my room, and it's just a whole bunch of bands or artists or photographers even that I enjoy a lot, and just progressively added them to my wall. They said it was different than the other pictures that they found in the youth group.
Each area has its own prizes, and we have 3 judges, and they're very much about advancing the next generation of photographers and finding folks who are interested in this. We offer classes and workshops throughout the year that kind of work with young photographers and other young artists to be able to help them achieve their artistic goals.
It feels great to be recognized like this. It's so wonderful that all these people encourage me to do more photography and do more art, and it just helps me so much. My photography teacher actually suggested I do this, and they just submitted 10 pictures that I submitted 10 pictures, and then they chose that one.
So the Art and Nature photography competition is open to amateur, professional, and youth photographers from anywhere that compete. We do have a national competition. We have artists from across the United States, and this year we did a photographer from Canada. From those of you aware of the Ward Museum, you know we're accustomed to holding international art events. Like our World Championship in Ocean City, we never know who's going to compete each year, but it usually is a very good representation of the artist community in that particular genre. So for photography, we have built this weekend event where the photographs are entered. They're all displayed in our galleries. We basically wallpaper the entire championship gallery in these approximately 1,000 photographs. They're separated into divisions and, of course, the amateur, professional, and youth categories.
I was totally surprised, especially with that picture winning first place. I thought one of my other pictures that I had entered would have won, but I mean, I was not expecting for that one to win. And it was just kind of a casual picture that I wasn't intending to put into any competition, and it was just a last-minute decision to put that one in.
She's amongst many talented winners from local and beyond, and I just thought it was really important that someone from our community who was able to obtain this top prize, that we were able to find a way to give them the special recognition that she deserves.
I walked in nervous, and it was great to know that all these people wanted to talk to me about my photography and to know that I had won.
So we need another generation of artists. We need another generation of people who care about the environment, who care about cultural heritage. And so we feel it's important to bridge that relationship with our community by working directly with the schools and really helping to cultivate the next leaders in the art field, conservation field, and history field. And so when we have these photography competitions for youth, or we have carving competitions for young folks, it's really looking to identify that next generation of leading artists or leading researchers.
I mean, my photography classes helped me a lot to get into photography and strengthen my photography and art, and my teacher has helped me so much through all of that, and I think he has helped just to be able to do this and accomplish so much. Probably my strongest photography is nature photography and landscapes and stuff like that. I had other photos that I submitted that were pretty much nature, and that was the only one that was myself or not involving nature photography.
Young people make up kind of the bulk of our visitation annually through our school programming. We do have many folks from all walks of life who visit the museum, but we do have a lot of our general visitation, our younger members of our community, and so making sure we have opportunities for them to be involved, get recognized, and to be a part of what the museum offers is really important. Every year we do offer an opportunity for any young person on Delmarva to participate in our student art show. Pre-K through 12 artwork is exhibited. Most of the time this happens by the teacher working with her own classroom or his own classroom to be able to bring together a group of art, but individuals can submit directly into the student art show.
So it's great to be so involved in a local museum and have my own work in a local museum. I would have never thought this one would have won. I mean, I thought one of my friend that was also black and white would have won, or one of the sky, or one of my dog, which also won honorable mention. Well, I do hope to become a professional photographer after high school or something involving with art. And if not, that's okay. I'm good at math and science, so that helps a lot too. I'm in photography club, which is an after-school activity. I've had the camera that I use for that for 2 years, and I got it for Christmas, and then I upgraded my lens last year for Christmas. It's helped my skills and try to help me get better, and since I'll be doing this next year, or entering the competition next year, try to beat that photo and try to win next year and push myself to do that.
The Art and Nature Photo Competition is actually a really good example of what we've done to be able to entice more people to get involved with the Ward Museum. We're standing here in our gallery of decorative bird carvings, and those who have visited know we have more than that in this facility. But nature photography is a way that many people are engaging with the outdoors, understanding the importance of natural heritage, and expressing themselves as artists. That's really significant, and a growing number of people are doing it. Now, this complements the story we used to have with decoy carving, right? We would have a lot of people who were carving and using this three-dimensional sculpture as a way to celebrate nature and to show their appreciation and understanding and artistic inspiration of the outdoors. Now, there's tens of thousands of people who are doing that with a camera on their shoulder and going out into public lands, going out into conserved lands, going out into their own backyard and experiencing nature, being an artist while doing it, and maybe taking that next step to understand how the human relationship with the natural world is connected to history, it's connected to place, it's connected to personal experience.
I would like to be able to do more portraits and get stronger in taking portraits. I've been drawing since I was very young, like always had a pencil and paper with me, or always sketching when I had free time, and same with photography. Especially getting the camera that was 2 years ago has helped me get more into photography and just expanding a lot, especially if I'm working with someone that I haven't worked before and I don't know how they like to pose or things like that. I'd like to enter more competitions. I do enjoy drawing. I'm in Art 3 right now. I skipped ahead from Art 2 to Art 3. Just expanding what I do in school, outside of school, and just get what I need to do done. I do the handbells with and my mom's the handbell director, so I do the handbells. I'm also in the adult handbell choir. It's definitely challenging, but it's pretty much worth the challenge. I do enjoy doing the handbells a lot, and I think it's helped me challenge to do more outside of school and help me challenge myself. It has definitely boosted my confidence. It helps me think so much higher of my photography and art, especially with all these people complimenting it so much. I mean, if you just get involved in photography and you love doing it, keep doing that and listen to others' opinions about your photography and professionals, and get help from professionals and your teachers. It helps you a lot to go up and get better throughout your photography or art or whatever you're interested in. I'll probably take more similar pictures to this, and this picture here is what I like to do, is the black and white vintage and also all the nature photography. So I just keep adding that together and making it better for myself. Right now I have a portfolio with most of my drawings in photography, but mainly it's to get into VPA for 11th and 12th grade, which is a art class for three periods that our school offers. I've gotten involved with Second Friday and Third Friday. Third Friday is in downtown Salisbury and Second Friday is in Berlin. And that is where artists just sell and promote their art to others. My strength is the black and white stippling. Stippling is just dots that look like shading. Like if you were to just do a shadow on an apple or something, it would just be dots all on it. So it's very, very detailed. I've had a lot of people take cards, ask questions about my photography and art, which nobody's gotten back to me actually, but it helps a lot for those people to encourage me to keep going. It's amazing for people over my age, and I'm so young, and they always tell me, well, if you're doing stuff now, I can't imagine what you're going to be doing when you're old, on my age, and I'm just like, yeah, that's great. Thank you so much.
If you'd like to nominate a young person to be featured here on Hometown Heroes, please contact George Whitehead at 410-543-6369 or email him at giwhitehead@salisbury.edu.
Always an opportunity for more young people to get involved. That can be happening through the programs I talked about. We have youth volunteers. We have every third Saturday is our drop-in art family workshop, where we have a professional artist who hosts an art workshop. It's been everything from origami to screen painting to watercolors to decoy painting. I mean, it's all different art forms. And so we've been meeting a greater number of families that have an interest in the arts and providing those opportunities to their children.
I do want to get involved more into painting and widen my strengths with different kinds of arts and different media. I feel like I handle criticism well. It definitely makes me stronger, even if it is negative criticism. So I take that negative criticism in thought and make my art better and help my art with those thoughts of others.
The programs that the Word Museum sponsor are asset builders for our young people. They show clearly that our community values youth and provides opportunities for young people to use their time constructively. In a book I co-wrote 5 years ago, I proposed that a model community endorses its young people. I believe that the judges endorsed Tara's photography and her drawings. I congratulate her and wish her well with her future artistic endeavors. Thank you for watching Hometown Heroes. I'm your host, Andy Kitzrow, and you're watching Pack 14.
You too can be a hometown hero on Pack 14.
I'm Laura Bottinelli, and I really hope to see you here at the Ward Museum of Wildfowl Art soon. Visit wardmuseum.org for our current programs and offerings.